Hello everyone. Today I'm going to bake some vegetarian scones. And to start doing that, we have to get out our baking plate, gently put it on the table, and I'm going to use some baking paper. Normally you would use flour for this, but I prefer using baking paper. So we take it over to the oven, turn the oven on, put it on 200 degrees Celsius, and just put it into the oven to preheat it. Now we close it up and go to making the cookies. So, to make these scones you need a bowl, you need 200 grams of flour, you need some baking powder, and then of course some sugar. And you need to stir those a well good amount together. So I have this mixer over here, and I'm just going to place my bowl in there. Just put it down and turn it on. And now we just wait for it to be well mixed. Okay, so now it's time to add some milk to it. So we're going to take our bowl over here and gently place it on the table. For you it will be about 75 milliliters of milk, but I'm just going to add of my common sense. Then we stir it around with a fork until it forms a little bit of breadcrumbs. If it isn't quite enough, you can just add a little bit more of milk, but be careful it doesn't get too wet. And just stir it around again until it forms the breadcrumbs. Okay, so I forgot to film this part of the clip, but there are some instructions for how you should form your scones and what you should do with them, and they're gonna come right here. So I really recommend you dust your table with flour and gather your dough, put it on a table and divide it up to 4 pieces. Then you would need to flatten it down to about 3 centimeters or a quarter thick. Then use any kind of cup and cut the dough into circles. If you want to, you can then go further with the rest of the dough that you got from cutting off the circles and make another scone. You will then have to put a little bit of milk on the top and brush it out. Then just put it into the oven for 12 to 15 minutes or until they're golden brown. And now all there's left is to cool them down. I think they got a little burned on some places, but I like them how they are, and that's how you make scones.